Hey guys, it's MacPass here, and today I'm bringing a countdown of my top 10 favorite Cydia tweaks for iOS 11.1.2 on the Electra jailbreak. So at number 10 we have TweakCompatible. So basically what this tweak does is it brings up a menu of whether a tweak is compatible or not, an interface on every tweak on Cydia. So as you can see, this is the actual page for TweakCompatible, and 26 people have clicked the works button. So if you click this, you can go into this menu and confirm. You need to get a GitHub account, however. So, and there's also a full list of the working tweaks, so you can sort by all of these amazing tweaks that are compatible. This is a good thing to look at, even if you're not going to download the tweak itself. This page is really useful. So then at number 9 we have Pikabu, which the repo for this, I'll type it in right now on screen, is kdog598.github.com. That's the repo. So this basically makes it so in the top left hand corner you have a little volume HUD instead of the one that is really obtrusive on the screen. So if I go into settings here, I can change the position. Normally it's not supposed to be like in the far top left. This is what it looks like in the middle. It's normally supposed to be over here. I don't know why. That's a glitch that I've been encountering. So you can make it so it shows the volume icon, or you can just make it show, just shows literally the bar. You can do this. This is the light version, so some features are blocked, and some features are blocked and you can't use them, but it's pretty good considering it's the light version of a tweak. So then, at number 8, we have iCleaner Pro. I'll type the repo in again for this one. So this is the repository for it. And basically what this does is it cleans out a bunch of temporary files on your phone that you don't really need very much. So you launch it, and you can clear off all this crazy stuff. My first clean, I cleaned off like around a gigabyte, so you could save a lot of storage if you are running low. So this is a good tweak for that. Now, at number 7, we have the lock screen tweaks. So one of them is in Bigboss. It's called the SimpleLSiOS, this one right here. And what it makes it so you can customize your lock screen to have the time, the date, that's all it allows. And then the second one, the other one, is called Twig, and the code is this. Why are there emojis? It's this. So this is the repo for it, and it basically allows you to just have your weather on your lock screen. So combined with SimpleLSiOS, it looks really nice. So you can see the temperature and the quick glimpse of the weather from your lock screen, which is really useful actually. So then at number 6 we have Haptic Keyboard, and this is just a tweak that you have to download it to actually know what it does. Like, it's completely different. Now, I'm pretty sure it makes it so it actually feels like you're typing on an actual keyboard, and it makes typing just so much more enjoyable. Now, this one, once again, is in Bigboss, so you don't have to add any repositories, but I think it'll probably only works on the iPhone 7, I'm thinking, and above, because I don't think the other iPhones had haptic feedback enabled in them. Although that could be correct. I'm not sure. You could try it out yourself, I guess, and on an older phone. but on the iPhone 7 it works really good for me. I don't have any other device to test it with. So then on number 5 we have RealCC. So when you type into the control center, usually in iOS 11, when you turn off Wi-Fi, it usually will only act like turn it like disconnect from the Wi-Fi network you're on. Now this tweak will make it so it just completely turns it off. I'll use Bluetooth as an example because I'm not actually connected to any Bluetooth devices, and as you can see, it X's it out instead of just showing it with just showing it gray. It actually X's out, which means it's completely turned off. So the repo is that is the repo for it, and this is the page. So then at number 4 we have SpringPlus. Now this one is a little hard to demonstrate because my screen recorder that I'm using right now doesn't let me actually show a lot of the things my springboard, like my status bar, which is one of the main things that I'm using this for. So this basically allows a bunch of customization on the springboard. So I'll just show a few of the settings. For starters, my page dots are completely gone. Probably noticed that. So as you can see, on your lock screen, you can customize press home to unlock. You can hide page dots. Enable center time. I don't think this is compatible with SimpleLSiOS. Some of these tweaks, but you could have a small status bar. There's a ton of stuff you can do. I'll just scroll through. Like a status bar, you can actually do all of this, hide all the icons. You can actually change your character name. I have mine as a joke with my friends, and there's all types of stuff you can do with this tweak, so I really recommend it. So at number 3 we have Ext3nder, which I actually just did a video on. Now Ext3nder allows you to basically sign your app. I'll just go to Ext3nder, I guess. Sign Electra, the jailbreak itself, forever. So as you can see, when I go here, I have both of these are safe, which means that they will automatically sign. In auto sign, I have Electra 1.0.ipa. So yeah, that's what this tweak. This tweak basically just allows you to have all of your stuff signed forever if you really want. So at number 2 we have Anemone, and this tweak is a pretty cool one. It allows you to add all these custom icons to your phone's springboard. So 2 good Anemone themes that I have are Ext3nder and Milkshake. I don't have Milkshake installed right now, but they are both free from Cydia. So they're both in Bigboss. So as you can see, you have Milkshake as well. Now, one really important thing about Anemone is that you have to have the correct version of Rocket Bootstrap installed. So you can get that from this repo. It has to be a beta 1.0.6, or else Anemone will just freeze and you'll be stuck in a RESPRING loop. So I was editing the video and I realized that I forgot to include in the top 10 one of my favorite tweaks, like probably maybe the best tweak for this. And I figured you guys probably ask about this, and that's the animations when I turn the pages. Now this tweak is Cylinder, which if it's available in Bigboss, so you just search for it and you download it. And I guess you consider this as like a 1.5 placement because I really just forgot to put it in. I'm not sure what to bump out, so I'm just gonna put this in. I'm just gonna throw this in the middle, I guess. So, sorry about this one. But yeah, there's tons of icon effects. There's what? There's like 50 something. I think there's like a little bit under 60. So there's all types of cool icon effects you can use. Like I'll just go through a few of them because I really just I can't believe I forgot about this one. So there's tons of cool icon effects you can use. So then finally at number 1, we have S8 Edge, and there's not a ton of knowledge on this tweak, and it's actually probably one of the best tweaks for this iOS version. It probably is the best tweak for this iOS version because having like a round device and having like square corners of the screen just doesn't look right. So this looks right at home on iOS. You can enable and disable the rounded corners in the top left and top right. You can actually make it white, so if you have a white phone, it will actually blend pretty well. And you can disable the edge overlay, which you can sort of see like on the edge of my screen. You can sort of get a glimpse of it. So yeah, those are my top 10 free tweaks for iOS 11.